Speaker. Thank you, Speaker. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. This is a day of sadness for us, but also a day of celebration of a naming of a building for one of our colleagues by the law of the land, which will be signed by the President of the United States. Martha, thank you for honoring us with your presence. I know that words are inadequate, but I hope it's a comfort to you that so many people mourn your loss, pray for you, and honoring your daughter. Dean?
Yes.
Welcome, Dean.
Thank you.
Our hearts and prayers with you as well. Thank you for joining us. And to all the members of the Indiana Congressional Delegation who are here, as well as the co-chair of the Congresswoman of the Hunger Caucus, the chair of the committee, Jim McGovern. To the staff, we express our condolences to you as well for the loss of Emma Thompson and Zachary Potts. Here, in their name and in the Congresswoman's name, we want them to know that they'll never be forgotten. So here we are today. I'm going to be signing legislation. I'm going to read this because it's very specific. To designate the clinic of the Department of Veterans Affairs in Mishawaka, Indiana, as the Jackie Walorski VA Clinic. We spoke about Jackie on the floor. Her colleagues from Indiana did, and others. Mr. McGovern, that people should know that she was a true patriot. She worked very hard for our veterans on the Veterans Affairs Committee. So this is such an appropriate designation. But in her work with Mr. McGovern as a co-chair of the Hunger Caucus, is that what it's called? The Hunger Caucus. These caucuses have their own names. The Hunger Caucus, she was expressing a value system that had been the story of her life as a missionary, doing missionary work, respecting the dignity and worth of every person. So when we lost her, it was so sad because it was not just about a colleague or about her legislation. It was about a very, very good person. So every veteran who receives care in that VA clinic, in fact, any VA clinic knows that this identification with her is one of the most sincere and well-deserved nature. With that, I'm very honored to sign the legislation, and especially honored that you all are here to bear witness to this. Thank you. Martha, would you like to say something?
Just what an honor. I mean, Jackie would be thrilled. She has worked very hard for veterans. My husband was a veteran, and this is a very, very high honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Martha. Dean?
I just have to agree with what my mother-in-law Martha said. Jackie did everything 100%, and it's a great honor for her, and thank you for being a part of it, and thank you for recognizing it. I appreciate that.
Thank you. For the Dean of the Delegation?
Well, I just want to say I think this is a testament to not only the Hoosier way, but how much we love and care for Jackie and how we can come together and put aside our political differences for a great.
The next Dean, the Vice Dean, Lenny Collins.
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you, Speaker, for inviting us here today. Jackie Walorski was not only a colleague, but a close friend. And I think her work on issues related to veterans was very impressive. And so this is really an appropriate honor for this facility to be named after her so that people for generations, will not forget the work that she's done.
Thank you so much. But Dean, the co-chair of the Hunger Caucus is here.
Well, I just want to say that I love Jackie a lot. She's probably smiling that a liberal Democrat from Massachusetts has been put in with the Indiana delegation. But we worked really closely, as the speaker said, on hunger issues. And I think she's, you know, we had disagreements, but, you know, when we could, we would come together. And, you know, she believed that you didn't have to agree on everything to agree on something. If there's something you agree on, we ought to come together and we ought to fight for it. And there were a lot of there were a lot of kids, there were a lot of veterans, there were a lot of vulnerable people all around this country, around the world, who were being fed because of her incredible advocacy. So I'm proud that we have been her colleague.
From the staff, with someone?
The Chief of Staff, Tim.
I just want to say, Madam Speaker, thank you for welcoming us here and to the delegation as well. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. It really means a lot to us.
Anyone else? Everybody? Okay. With that, it's emotional for us because, as you know, there was something personal in a relationship among all of us, between each of us and Jackie, but among all of us in respect for her. And so that this Veterans Clinic will be named for her and all that that implies.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Martha.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your family is in our prayers,
Thank you.
and she's in a better place.
She's looking down on us.
Looking down on us. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
Thanks, Speaker.
Thank you, Trey. Thank you.
Best luck. That's how we built it.
Oh, absolutely.
You all come back. Come back. I'm gonna hold this up. Come on, Martha. I'm gonna hold this up. Dean? Come back this up.
Oh, they want to get a picture. Oh, okay.
Jim? Martha says she's smiling down on us. Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. What it is. Now we'll send this.
Thank
Oh.